The Oglala Sioux tribe has seen an influx of violence and doesn't have enough police officers to handle the calls. In 2022, the tribe filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government asking for adequate law enforcement. Court papers say the tribe's Department of Safety received 541 drug-related calls in 2021 alone. KELOLAND's Dan Santella and Lauren Solik recently took a trip to the Pine Ridge Reservation, where they spoke with several people who say alcohol and drug use are leading to a majority of the troubles on the reservation.
Almost everybody that we know does it. We don't.
Does what?
They do drugs, they do fentanyl, they do all of that.
Meth, fentanyl, heroin, those are what are destroying people's lives.
And I seen how fentanyl and methamphetamine made a sober person flip from being the most nicest to being a murderer behind bars now.
Oglala Sioux tribal president Frank Starr comes out, says all of that drug use is leading to violence.
And this is every reservation, is the amount of drugs coming through our reservations and getting embedded in our reservations, which causes crime.
We spoke with a man who works in the healthcare field on the reservation. We'll call him Jonathan. He wished to remain anonymous because he feared retribution for openly sharing his thoughts. Jonathan told us he sees the impacts of drugs every day.
It's getting worse. It's really devastating because we don't have the resources. Our people don't have the resources to deal with any of these things, you know.
He also told us about an alarming trend happening with alcohol.
They're getting the hard rot gut vodka, coming back, mixing it with all kinds of different concoctions, from rubbing alcohol to hand sanitizer to, what do you name it? They're putting it in it to stretch that these are the bootleggers, to stretch that gallon of vodka into 2 gallons.
Is the cheaper, lower-end vodka is being sold on the reservation illegally, and that's causing a high rate of addiction, and we're seeing a lot of young folks pass away at an early age. I mean, we haven't seen that before, but we're seeing it across the state at all the reservations.
With the hard alcohol, they black out, and I don't realize what they've done because of the hard alcohol. Next day they wake up and someone tells them what they did. You beat your family up, you beat this up, you shot, you killed this guy, and they don't know.
And on the Pine Ridge Reservation, there aren't many options for getting help.
Our treatment centers are almost like non-existent. We need to treat the alcoholic, we need to treat the patient. We need to treat them with their addiction and help and their trauma.
If the tribe had more resources for treatment, probation, things of that nature, I think it would help out tremendously.
Resources that change and save lives. On the Pine Ridge Reservation, Lauren Solik, KELOLAND News.
Court documents in the 2022 lawsuit say that the sale of drugs as well as overdoses on the reservation has been on the rise since 1999. Coming up tomorrow night in the 5th part of our 8-part Emergency and Hope on Pine Ridge, Lauren and Dan will take us to Kyle Grocery for perspectives on reservation life that touch on a variety of topics.